yeah, that's UK time. Every Monday, yeah. Check GMT. It out.
Yeah. So let's kick off with a video then, just to test how it goes. So these guys are coming to hang out with me tomorrow and chat. A band called Age of Fire. They're a heavy thrash metal band.
They're brilliant.
You know them? Do you know
no, it's just because they're coming on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, they are brilliant. They are pretty cool. I've actually chatted to Greg a couple of times already on my channel. At least once.
They ring a bell, actually.
Yeah, I did an interview with Greg, and actually, no, it was twice, because once I spoke to him about Age of Fire, and then he came back on again. I spoke to him about his solo project. He's got a solo, like, shredding guitar project as well that he does. He's just brought out another album. But he actually sent me a video of a track from their third album, Age of Fire's third album, called Shades of Sorrow. So Shades of Shadow, I read that wrong. Anyway, so they're a heavy thrash metal band from Charlottesville, Virginia. I won't go into all the history, but this is a track, hopefully if I get to play, off of their latest Shades of Shadow album. And it's called, I can't remember what it's called now. Where's the video? Where's the video file? This is what we need. This is it's called Judgment Day. And now I've got to open up the screen again so I can share the screen. There you go. It's kind of hard. You've got to get everything synced up at the same time. Apparently, I can record straight from here as well. Actually, I can record like.
This will be awesome on the day.
Yeah, but it'll be right on the night kind of thing. That's the hope. Yeah, it should start playing now.
Yeah. Oh, Age of Fire, I recognise that logo. I know it.
Yeah, cool. Female singer. Okay, that was cool. I was trying to work it out so we could get a better view of it. It seems to be just on me now. Why is it just on me? I understand that. It should be on both of us. Why have you come out of the? You come out of the chat.
Yeah. I come out. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. That confused the heck out of me then. So that was cool. I enjoyed that. That was Age of Fire there with a song called Judgment Day. And that was taken off their most recent album from 2020, Shades of Shadow. And so I think all of them are from that band are coming to hang out with us tomorrow on our heavy metal hangout. I know Greg's coming back, and I think the singer and the other guy are coming back. I can't remember what the other guy's name is. You'll find out tomorrow if you come and hang out with us on Friday night in our first inaugural heavy metal hangout stream. You'll be here, won't you, Rick?
Yeah, I'll be here. It's funny, you got all these like talented people, like kind of, all these sort of bands, and then there's just me for some reason.
Well, I'm there as well, mate. I need someone else untalented to join me.
You're the host, you're all right.
Yeah, well, I'm not very good at that though. So
I'm like that guy sitting on a couch with Conan that sort of does nothing,
All right, well, Conan.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you
comment.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Conan the Barbarian for a minute.
No, Conan,
the
chat show guy, the guy sitting on the couch.
I never watched
that.
He
gets paid millions just to sort of sit there and say something now and again.
Yeah, well, don't think you're going to get paid millions by me for sitting there and saying something. You're not getting paid fuck all. I'm not even going to buy you a beer.
Fair enough.
Because I'm tight.
I was coming out of chat because I was trying to work some shit out. I can't make any comments.
No, you have to open, because you're the guest in it. You can't make the comments there. You have to open up a really separate window with the YouTube video playing on silently. So if you open the window in YouTube where it's on, and then you can make comments there, but don't leave the sound on because then it will get doubled up on the sound and it will get all confusing.
I just want to react to the cheeky bugger do the bandana.
Saying you've got arms like matchsticks or whatever as he was saying. Show your guns off, Ulrich. Come and show you. Got Frugal Mama of Boys is here. She wants to see your guns.
All right. I'm not here for weightlifting lessons.
Yeah, he's all right though. That dude he's always watching me on my Fallout stream. He's a good fella. And Frugal Mama of Boys is here as well. It's all heavy metal on this stream, Frugal Mama. I'm not sure if you dig the heavy side of music, but right, so I think it's working out okay. We've got the backdrop there. The sound was good for hearing it, and a couple of people have come into chat, and now we know how to share. I might actually try out sharing straight from YouTube. Now I know how to do it. Let's move on to the next one. I've actually this band. They're not coming on.
Do you want to comment about Age of Fire?
Yeah, go ahead if you've got anything you want to say about it. Yeah, go for it.
No, I do remember seeing it now. As soon as the female started singing, I was like, "Oh yeah, Age of Fire!" Like,
you remember.
I think even we got an MDR promotion for them, but I don't think I played them actually, which is silly. But I can't remember why.
You've not played Age of Fire yet on your show?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, you need to sort that out, mate, because you do need. They got actually talking about Barbarian and Conan. They have actually got a song called "The King of Aquilonia," which is about Conan the Barbarian. So that's a unique tie in there. Somehow we've managed to tie that in together. We've got Valerio in again. Remember he was in our beer chat a few weeks ago. Do you remember him?
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, he was on our beer chat. He wants to show. He wants to talk about the vinyl behind us. I'll pick out a random vinyl. Let's pick out a random vinyl, and you could do the same from your vinyl.
Yeah, then.
You have a random vinyl, and here we go. This is a pretty decent one.
Yeah, well, all your stuff's decent. Mine.
Yeah, I try not to get any rubbish.
Oh yeah, Carcass.
Carcass. Descanting Insalubrious.
Insalubrious. Yeah, try saying that when you're sober.
Yeah, was it Lavaging Expectorant of Lysogyte Composition? That's my favourite track name.
My favourite one's Corporal Jigsaw Quandary.
Oh yeah, they're all catchy titles.
Right, what have I done? Oh, okay. Guns N' Roses.
Cool.
This was their first EP. It's not original or anything.
No.
And with Live Like a Suicide on the back. It's all right.
Yeah,
it was like an acoustic EP, and the other side was like a live thing.
Yeah, I like Guns N' Roses for about 5 minutes when they were playing Monsters of Rock, and I was going to see them. So I bought the album. I liked quite a bit to start off with, but I ended up giving it to my little brother.
Nah,
I've heard of male people shoving vinyls into mailboxes. Yeah, that would be terrible. You've had a few vinyls though. You got a vinyl in the post recently, didn't you? It was delivered fine, wasn't it? You got the new Grave, I think. Milkman saying about he's heard of mail people shoving vinyls into mailboxes, and breaking them up, kind of thing. But you got the Grave Huffer album in the post recently, didn't you? And it was in perfect condition, wasn't it?
Yeah. Was it shoved through the? No, someone picked it up.
Yeah, they knocked on the door, and I've got to get it.
Right, yeah. Perfect, Nick. I've got it right here. In fact, funny enough, because I haven't played it yet.
They're coming on tomorrow as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
tomorrow, actually. That's why kind of originally they weren't going to be coming on tomorrow. I was trying to sort out a different stream because what it is, there's a gig coming up. There's an online gig coming up on the 27th of March, put on by Retribution Alive. It's like a London event because of the COVID. We've not been able to put any actual physical gigs on, so they're doing an online gig, and it's March the 27th. You know this already. I'm just telling people who are tuning in. It's Grave Huffer headlining. It's got Dias Holocaustum from Bristol or something like that, a UK band, and I've got it off the top of my head now. And Vulgar Dissection is the third band that are playing. So the three of those bands will be in tomorrow night as well. They'll be kicking off the what was it called again? The Heavy Metal Hangout. The Heavy Metal Hangout. They'll be kicking it out off at 10:30. So 10:30 is going to kick off tomorrow night. And those three bands will be in first, and then we've got Age of Fire coming in later. And actually, let's have a look at the lineup. Actually, I've got my thing open. So this is the very first
bands Monday as well on my show.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing a couple of the bands on my podcast on Sunday. Actually, so we've also got my mate Simon Rice. I'm not sure if you met. I think I spoke to you about this before.
Right.
What's the name of the band? What used to be Carnal Rights thrash band. Like an old London thrash band. He used to be the singer in them. And he's going to come on tomorrow and just hang out and have a chat as well. And a couple of guys at least one guy that I interviewed last week from Black Tar Superstar. I think just Reaper, maybe the drummer from Black Tar Superstar, is going to be coming on as well. And I'll have a video of theirs to play as well. Also, my mate Farley from Farley's Nerd Cave, which is a YouTube channel on here. But he also does heavy metal content as well. He did an interview with a guy called Bill Tresler from, I can't remember the name of the band now. It was a band I hadn't heard of, but when I listened to it, I thought, these are bloody good. And the guy was so talkative and so interested as well when he was chatting about the old days, and he may be coming on tomorrow night as well. Bill Tresler, his name is, but I've forgotten the name of the band that he was in. But yeah, hopefully he might be coming on tomorrow night as well. But it's kind of open. If anyone else wants to join us, I'm booking ahead. I've booked about 4 weeks ahead, but because I've just bought StreamYard now, I can get up to 10 people in. Maybe we won't go as many as that because you might get a bit unruly if we get that many people in. But I suppose you've always got people who sit in the back and drink a beer or go for a slash or whatever.
16 usually at the quiz that I do.
16 is it?
Wow. Yeah, usually around that mark. Yeah.
Anyway,
check out this final. Look,
that is groovy, mate.
That is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. What's it? Necro-Eclosion, is that the name of it?
Necro-Eclosion, yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna move on with the next track. Actually, I think I've got to remove that first one. Let's remove that file. Hello. Oh, can I? I'm not sure how that works. I've got to share again, or will it carry on in the same thing? Well, anyway, let's work that out in a second. I'll tell you who I've got coming up next. I'll play you a video next by a symphonic black metal band from Finland by the name of Boffo Quao. I always say Boffo Quao. They kind of pronounce it weird, don't they? Boffo Quao or something like that.
Well, Lucy SD, who does a show after me, she's quite a big fan of theirs. She plays.
Yeah, they're cool. They're good guys as well. They're good guys. Yeah. I've interviewed them before, a couple of the guys, and they're going to be coming on for a heavy metal hangout at some point as well. And so it's just cool to play some stuff from them. Let me just quick check what the actual. I've not done any notes for this. I'm just doing it impromptu kind of thing. Yeah, this is Enduring the Smell of Burning Flesh, which I think was from the Legend of the Cannibal King EP. I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it's from their first EP from 2017, Legend of a Cannibal King. Since then, they've actually just had a new album out just last year called Space Time Carnivorium, but they've sent me this video from Legend of a Cannibal King, a track called Endure the Smell of Burning Flesh. And I've got to work out if I can just play it on the same window or not. Let's just see if I just start playing that, will it just carry on, or have I got to open the window again? So this is going to be a little bit of a tester. No, it won't do that. Well, it's just going to play somewhere else. I think I'll have to get that. It's all right. I'm going to close that window and open another window. We moved from studio. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was how it would work, if I could carry on playing it in the same thing or if I got to open the window again. Apparently, I've got to open the window again. So here we go. Boffo Quo. Endure the smell of burning flesh.
I'll take it everyone else calls this. Graham.
Awesome stuff. I like that very much. Good band. I'm just trying to share out the show on Facebook at the moment. Let's close that window, get back to us if I can. There we are. Yeah, so now I know that I can't play straight off the same link. I have to close the link and open up another one. Do you know Buffo? You know Buffo Choir because you say you make
them
on.
Well, now I know where the name comes from because it was in the lyrics there. So
it's something to do with Cannibal Tribe because I actually interviewed them as well.
Cannibal King was Buffo.
Yeah,
Choir,
it was like a. Yeah, it was. What's this? I will someone come on YouTube if this is okay. Okay, if I say if either one of you guys wants to come and join us on a hangout sometime, or maybe playing some videos at some point, then you're welcome to as well. Are you friends with them, with the guys from Buffalo Choir on Facebook? Because I think Ted, he was saying that he was practicing his death metal vocals in his flat, and apparently one of his flatmates, well not his flatmates, but one of the people in the same block, called the police. Thought he was murdering someone. He posted up on his Facebook today. Apparently, he was sitting there in his house practicing his vocals, and someone thought he was either murdering someone or being murdered himself. So they're coming on in a few weeks as well to hang out, and one of our hangouts.
So you're fully booked then?
Yeah, I'm booking ahead. But now that I've actually pushed the boat out and actually got the streamer, the way I see it now is I'm limited. Well, I can just hang out for as long as I bloody well like, and we could go on for like 5 hours. We can go on a bloody night shift if we want to, as long as hanging out. I know there's people who want to sit here and chat, and like every now and again I'll play a video someone they're allowed to play. So nothing that's copyright. It's got to be something. So that's why it's got to be underground bands. Well, I've always been about the underground, anyways. From
you have,
exactly. Always underground gigs, putting on underground gigs, doing fanzine, doing compilation tapes and stuff like that. And and the podcast is all underground bands as well, pretty much.
Really interesting music is.
Exactly. Even though I kind of like, do you ever get that? Like, could you a bit more mainstream? You like some of the bigger bands than I do, but I kind of get a figure. If a band gets too popular, I'm like, I don't like them now. They're so popular.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I get it. I get it. But there's just some big ass bands I just love. So it's like, it's weird.
Yeah. It is weird. I don't know how I got into it, to be honest. It's like, I just think it's just discovering new bands. And it was just like, I started buying loads of demo tapes. So this is all demo tapes. And here you see my demo tapes. And yeah. So this is all like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 27 drawers.
Collections shows. I mean, there's millions, especially the CD one. Yeah. How many shows does that go on for?
It went 69, a nice round number, 69, a nice mouthful of shows. Same year I was born.
I've got a few more final than you. That's about it, but I don't have many CDs at all.
Is this the name of it? So Val is sharing out a link. Maybe I'll look that up, actually. The trouble is I can't bloody copy and paste it. I can't copy and paste it from the bloody thing. Abnormal defect. Is there a gap in that? Let me just look it up on...
Abnormal.
I can play. I mean, I don't think I'll get any copyright strikes for playing stuff that's already up on YouTube. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. I can't imagine why. Let's just put that abnormal defect. What's the name of the song, Elwick? Can you read it off the
abnormal mind defect?
I think it's abnormal defect, but I think it's actually. Does this say name of the song?
Pre-molt gunoi.
Okay.
Can you not see it?
No, but I'm on the other screen, trying to open up on the other screen. That's what I'm asking. Priya Malt Gunoi, right? That's a weird. Let's have a look at it.
If you want.
So it has got an N in the middle. The N in the middle wasn't a mistake.
And I don't know. Abnormal mind defect. I don't know how you would say it, to be honest, but
I've got a band called Birth Defect. Has it actually got an N in the middle? Is that a mistake?
I don't know. Abnorm. And then a YN for some reason, then defect.
Yeah, I'm not finding that at the moment. But that was just we can hopefully another time. I'll go in I'll play a video off of my videos I've got in my blinking thing. Too much rubbish Romanian language. Okay. Abnormal mind defect, maybe. See you later, Matilda. Thanks for coming in. Just doing a little test here.
But yeah, the interesting thing about videos now, and that last video definitely shows what's going on nowadays, is I think like anyone can make it a video from their home now. The thing to do now is a lyric video, or a visualization, which is a bit more. It's like a more upmarket kind of.
So much technology
now. It doesn't have to be a lyric video, but but you can do it from your home now.
Yeah, it's pretty clever. That's how the blinking underground metal has moved on so much. Like back in the day, you'd have to go to a studio and you had to sit there and you had to record into blinking, into a mixing desk. But now people just do it in their own homes and then email their bits to each other, and someone else puts it together. You haven't even got to be in the same country, let alone in the same room to make metal anymore.
and the videos back in the day, you'd go out into the woods with a camera, wouldn't you? A shitty camera, and, a crappy video. But
it's stuff they could do now. I've got another one I'm going to show now. Another video I'm going to post. A band from India, a thrash metal crossover band called Carnage Inc. Been around since 2011. They've had an EP and an album from 2019. It's called Tenebris. It's not on the label, so that's cool. I think the track is called Eradicate the Empire. Let me just open that up and have a quick check. No, this is a different one. I think there's only 2 videos. So this one is called Deathscape. It is on the Tenebris album. Let me just open that up. There's quite a lot of things you have to do to get it all going. I've got to say, you go open one window to look at one thing, another window to look at something else. So this should be playing now.
And we've got our faces there as well.
Yeah, I was wondering if we could do that or not.
Yeah. Oh, now we go.
Yeah.
That one out, mate.
Unhindered, great in with stealth. Your life escapes, cast in the escape. Stillness builds up, existence fades. Mortality subdues the flesh. Black and green, the end of his dreams. Immobile, no. To death you must bow.
What did you think of that one then?
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, that was cool. Good rocking, good thrashing, good.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, really good.
Who's you were just saying it's filmed in the forest. That you were just saying the old school ones were filmed in the forest, but it still looks
ironically, yeah,
it still looks cool.
Yeah,
that was Carnage. Let's just say the name of the band again in case anyone missed it. That was Carnage Inc. The track was called Deathscape, and the album is called Tenebris. Came out in 2019. Yeah, good stuff. And the thing is with YouTube, another thing we talked about earlier on when we were saying people haven't got to be in the same room now to record an album. They can do it from all over the world. Same thing with hanging out in chat. I mean, hopefully one day I'll get some people from India and various other countries. At the moment we get mostly American bands I've chatted to, but there's no reason I can't chat to anywhere else in the world really. I've got a couple of bands sort of set up for advance. I've got a band from Canada, a band from Sweden. The week after, so that hopefully it's going to be some interesting international kind of lineups of people hanging out and chat and talking, and a few regulars. Hopefully, I think Farley's going to be fairly regular. Hopefully, you'll be fairly regular with popping in and hanging out. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
Meet the stars, meet the stars.
I don't know. Yeah, meet the people from the bands. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think we'll ever get any. I don't think we'll ever move up to playing any big bands because then you've got all kinds of copyright bloody problems.
Yeah, you can still have them on chatting though.
Yeah, you can have them on chatting. Yeah, they can, especially if they want to talk about an underground band. You have to dig out some. So keep your ear to the ground. If you know any bands you want to have their videos played on here without slapping me with a bloody copyright strike.
Copyright strike.
Then let me know, because it's not about stealing people's copyright and trying to earn money off of their music. It's about spreading the word on their music.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, I might play a couple of more tracks unless you want to be getting off because you've got work tomorrow. Are you all right for sticking around for a bit?
Yeah, do a couple more. That's fine.
All right, well, I might finish off with Yagoda. Why Goda? You say it's
Why Goda?
Why Goda? Because I'm having a chat with them on Saturday. Actually, not Saturday night. I'm actually chatting them Saturday at 2 p.m. Saturday. I'm chatting to them, which will be 4 p.m. for their time. That's probably the earliest chat that I've had, actually. I hope I don't bloody forget it, because sometimes the early chats I forget about. I had a chat at 6 p.m. yesterday about in the comic community, and I completely forgot about it until the guy rang me on Instagram. And that was that point, and I suddenly thought, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be having a chat. But saying that, though, it's, I've forgotten plenty more. I actually had one at 11 o'clock, and I was just sitting down to eat my dinner, and then I remembered that I was supposed to be having a chat. I literally put the first mouthful of food in my mouth. I thought, actually, it's Wednesday. I'm supposed to be doing a chat with. I looked at the time. It was 1 minute past 11, and I literally had to throw my food down. And quickly get onto StreamYard to have a chat.
You got too much going on, Gray. You need the diary.
Even with a diary, mate, I still forget because I'm a brain drain. Right, let's have a look into. I'm going to go into have a look in. This is the hardest. Can you see the screen all right?
Yeah.
Right, so this is where it's supposed to be playing. I'm going to go to my page. I'm going to play something off of YouTube just to test proof of concept kind of thing. I think I might play an old demo band, actually. This is one that I particularly like. Way. This is one of the early bands. This is probably one of the earliest demos that I've got, actually. And I've put them up on my YouTube. But then they got released on a compilation. Something compilation. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. It was a UK thrash metal compilation. But it came out with a booklet as well.
Yeah, you showed me it.
Yeah, that Ian Glasper put it together. He's done a load of hardcore kind of books and that kind of stuff. And he did. And this actual track that I used, the band themselves didn't even have their own music, so they actually reached out to me to give them the blinking track.
Oh, it's this band.
Which I thought it was pretty crazy. The fact they had to get the track off me.
That's it.
Speed,
such a cool name as well.
I know, it's an awesome name. But whenever I play it to people, most people don't like it because it's so thin, it's so weird sounding. But I just because I'm glad you did, because when I bought it, back in them days when you had demo tapes, you'd have one demo tape a week or a couple of weeks, because you had to write letters, send off a check, wait for the check to clear, and then to send you the demo back. It's not like now where you can just go online and you can check out 50 bands' band camps in the space of an hour. It was also, back in them days. Yeah. Also,
I have to say, it's who are the people saying, "Oh, it sounds thin"? They're probably. They might be younger people,
people who are used to big productions.
You can make
demo tapes. Yeah,
demo tapes sound like well-produced things nowadays. Back then, you had to record them to cassette.
I remember when CDs. Yeah, I remember CDs came out and people were bringing out CD demos, and I was like, "This isn't a demo. This is a CD. Don't put, he's got to be."
It's an album. It's not a demo. Exactly. That's what I always thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an old fresh band from London. I bought their demo, both their demos off them, and I saw them live once. They were supposed to be supporting Acid Rain, but there was that period when Acid Rain split up for a while. They had a lineup change in between Moshkinstein and the Fear. They had like a lineup breakup, and they had to do
Cathedral.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And when I got there, Acid Rain weren't playing, but Warp Speed were, and I had a fucking cracking night. I really enjoyed it. I never got to see them again. Yeah, it's another kind of bugbear about it. I mean, it had good points and bad points. For example, I never got to see them. If they had a Facebook page where I could see what was going on and find out exactly what their news was, I would have got to see them more. In fact, they were meant to play once in Leighton. I can't remember how I found out. I think I was writing to them because I bought. Yeah, first we played in Leighton. Is it the Lord Clyde? I think it was the Lord Clyde in Leighton. And me and my brother turned up there, and we got there. There was no sign of any gig going on, and it was like, oh yeah, no, that was cancelled. We can't do
Where's
gigs.
the Lord Clyde?
It's in the back road. I can't even know how to describe it really. It's kind of the road runs adjacent to Lee Bridge Road, but like a
Ruckholt Road.
Yeah. What, Ruckholt?
Ruckholt Road.
No, Ruckholt's a completely different direction, kind of from Lee Bridge Road.
Okay.
It was. Anyway, don't matter. He wasn't on, so I never got to see it. But anyway, so let's just play this Warp Speed Broken Silence. I'm not sure if it's showing up all right. There's not much to see actually because but you can listen though.
Some bass.
Yeah, I know. I love the bass on this.
Yeah. That's so awesome what you're talking about.
I know. I love it. I love that one. That is because I listened to it so much when I got that. So it's like I could like air guitar along to the whole thing. I can't quite work. I could never work out the lyrics were, but I always have my own approximation of what the lyrics are. And
how did it sound your end though? Because to me, it didn't transfer. The sound didn't transfer very well over to YouTube on my end.
Oh right. Oh,
I know it's a rough demo, but
yeah,
like,
that's a good point. No, yeah. I'll have to listen back to it on actual video because I'm listening to it straight from my computer because I've got it open in another window. So I'm hearing it.
It didn't transfer over properly.
That's annoying. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I'll have to look back on that. I don't know if there's anything that can be done to make the sound of it better. That's something. We just found this other band that Advent Fog that Val was telling us about. Might play that one. Hopefully it's not going to get me any kind of any kind of strike. Anything that's got like a label or anything like that might begin put the kibosh on it. There were Moloch Records. That's quite an old one from 2010. So I don't think anyone would be. They're a symphonic black death metal band. This is from an album.
We had to do this at MDR for a short while.
Yeah, that's right.
Because of problems, but.
Yeah, I prefer to play stuff that's like only the band have sort of brought out on their own kind of thing. That's the safest stuff to play. How did it sound out there, people listening, Val? Did it sound all right for you listening there? Did it sound like it was poor quality playing it back through YouTube? I know it's not the greatest quality anyway because it's a demo band, but to me, listening to it live, it sounded like it was meant to sound from the demo, but maybe through another screen, going through StreamYard and then back onto YouTube, maybe it doesn't come out so good. Did you have some cutting out in some of the earlier tracks as well? When I played
a little bit,
I get one to cut out every now and again.
You know what it sounded like, the warp speed? You know if you played some music off your phone, if you played some music where you are now, and it's got it had that kind of sound, like whoa, 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 that kind of thing. It had that kind of thing going on.
Maybe, I wonder if it's picking up on my microphone. Maybe if I turned my microphone off for a second or muted myself for a second, maybe that might have some effect.
Yeah.
Let's try this Advent Fog, shall we?
Yeah.
Very, very demo. It definitely was very demo. It certainly wasn't a acoustic production. But yeah, that's. But when I listen to that, because I know it so well, because I play it so much ever since I've had it, and I tell you, every time I listen to it again, every couple of years or every couple of months, depending on what my mood is. But it's like everything off those demos always puts me in a good mood. I just
crazy
sing along. Yeah, crazy, and all the bass wobbling going on as well. Good bass. And there's one song as well. I think it's "Break the Silence." It's just like crazy. I've never heard it, and he literally he stops and he just clicks his fingers, click, click, like that. That's what it sounds like anyway. And it's just like, wow, they're crazy. Those guys are doing their own thing, man. Well, I wonder if I share this again. I don't think I can. No, it's only this screen that's sharing. So maybe if I go. No, let's just stop that one. I think let's open the other window. Let's open the other window to be on the safe side. So let's try this Advent Fog Dark Star then. So I'll open another window. Video, no, share screen, and you can let me know how it sounds. I might pop in your room for a second and have a quick listen if that's all right, just to check it out, see what it sounds like at your end. I'll let me listen here first.
Sounds a bit ropey.
Right, sounds all right on my side.
Well, it's a bit quiet. Maybe is it quiet? No, it's ropey. It's like at your warp speed. Needs something to go loud. Okay. No, it's ropey, Graham. Yeah, come in. Something like that. Yeah. It's like if you hear someone through a screen playing their music in the background or something. Yeah. But the other things are all right.
Yeah, when it's playing straight from the
file. This was straight from YouTube. Doesn't work. Yeah. Well, turn your mute off on that. Oh, right, so it's not that then. Oh, it's not that then.
Okay, then that was decent. Sure, well, it was decent for me because I'm listening straight from the website, straight from the headphones. But like I say, going in your room, you could tell it was different.
That's
what
a
did it
shame.
sound like? Yeah, it's a shame. Val, did it sound bad quality to you from what it should sound? Because I was listening to headphones in this room. Sounds fine straight from YouTube. So going into Ulrich's room, it sounded really muddy, like it was like re-recorded like 5 times, like tape to tape kind of thing. It was like a 5th generation tape that you originally recorded, just using a handheld microphone. It wasn't that bad, but yeah, it's not the kind of quality you want to display when you're trying to, you know, showcase people's music, though, is it really? But yeah, never mind. We kind of live and learn, which is kind of like the whole idea of this stream anyway, just to get ready for the hangouts that will be starting soon. And yeah, I'll probably, hopefully, we'll do one of these a week as well. Just any videos that get sent to me, just play them basically. So if any underground bands out there, any music, any videos, it doesn't even have to be like a proper video with. It can just be like your logo with your song over it. That's good enough for me. You know, as long as it's, you know, if you want to get your music out there on a, you know, in this video cast, then by all means, you know, get in touch, drop us a line. I need to sort of work out what I'm going to play in advance. Yeah, sounded okay, a little bit curvy and fractured, but tolerable. Yeah, it was tolerable. What I'd rather do though is if it's going to sound not quite as good as it should do, I'd rather just get straight video files.
Oh yeah, it didn't sound that good at all, really.
No.
Yeah.
You kind of got an idea of it, but it's not a true reflection of the band, though, is it? If you play it like that, I don't think. So, I mean, anyone who wants to send me a video, I will play it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth carrying on playing them from YouTube because I say the quality isn't quite so good. The quality isn't quite so good. Also, if I play from files, it means the band have sent them to me themselves. They mean they sent it to me because they want to be played, and they're not going to put a copyright strike against my channel for playing their video. So yeah, unless I work out
why you're doing it somehow.
Yeah, if I'm maybe doing something wrong with it, I can't see there's anything else I could do to change the quality of it. I think it's just because you're playing through another thing. Maybe I'm not too sure. Anyway, never mind. This is right. I know we've got nearly an hour. That's gone pretty quickly now. Let's say. All I have is CDs from local bands. Yeah, but if you're in touch with any local bands, you've got like a video up on, or have never made a video, it can just be their logo and the band picture, and then like the song playing in the background. Yeah, or over the picture of, or just even the live one. If they've got a particularly good live track that they've played, they wanted me to share on here. Get them to send them to me. Get them to get in touch. Yeah. My links are down below to my podcast, and I think my Facebook page probably is there. Yeah, just drop me a line, and hopefully we'll do more of these in the future. It's also dependent on if people actually bother to listen to it as well. At the moment, there's 2 people listening. It started off with about 9 at one point, but this is the first one. Maybe it will grow. Who knows? If I tell the bands I've played them on it and they go to check it out, maybe they'll share it around, and maybe they get a few more plays. So yeah, worth a try. Anyway, finishing up then. You got anything you want to say before we go to the end?
No, I guess I'll just see you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow, hanging out, getting a few beers, chatting to a few people. Let's mention that lineup again, actually. We're starting off, we're going to be talking to the guys who are playing an online gig on March the 27th, which is guys from, I've not written it down here. Why is my thing not written down here anymore? Oh, man, I keep losing bloody stuff off of my notes, like it shuts itself down, and suddenly notes that I'm sure I've put in there are no longer in there. But it's someone from Gravehuffer, someone from Dias Holocaustum, and someone from Repulsive Dissection. They'll be kicking off. So even the time's not up there anymore. I must have closed it, and for some reason it's not saved it. There's stuff on there that I put on there that is no longer on there. That really pisses me off when that happens, because I lose track of stuff when that happens. But yeah, that's who's kicking it off at 10:30. We're going to be talking about the live gig, the online gig, and then we've got later on about 11:30 or early if they want to. We've got a few people like just headbangers hanging out, and we've got Greg and probably the other members of the band from Age of Fire. Plus we've got Reaper from Black Tar Superstar, possibly Bill Tresler from. I still don't look up the name of his band. I was watching them on Farley's channel the other day. I'll have to. When Farley comes in, I'll have to drop the link for the chat that he had with this guy, because he's got good talk. He just one of those persons who's like been there, done all the gigs, got loads of stories to tell, and has got loads of energy to tell them. He's the sort of person you just give him a subject. Exactly, you can give him a subject and then go to the toilet, get a beer, whatever. Yeah. You come back, they're still flowing through the stories. Those are good people to have on. Right. So yeah, come and check it. Come and hang out about an hour from now, but tomorrow. So 25 hours from now is when it's going to kick off. 25 hours from now, we plan a few videos as well, chatting to some people, whatever comes up. Basically, it's going to be like a free form chat. If anyone's got any questions they want to ask, then feel free to leave your questions in the comments on the night. Hi, Alan. We're just doing a little tester for tomorrow's stream. I hope you'll be in chat tomorrow.
Hi, Alan.
And hopefully you'll join us. Hopefully you'll join us in the actual, online chatting at some point.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could come on actually, Alan, because it's all the bands that you're putting on. So
yeah, should do. And we're actually every month, as well as putting it on my podcast, every month when you sorted out a new lineup, let us know. And you can come on and help push it. And if we can get the bands on as well to push it, that'd be even better. If we can get that'd be cool if we could get a band like hangout every month before the actual gig goes on. That'd be cool. Maybe we'll get Lynn's on as well. You're fine.
We'll see you on screen, Alan.
Put a bit of talc on your head so it doesn't glow so much, and we'll be fine, mate. So just no direct lights overhead, so don't reflect off of your head. And I could talk. Look at my bloody
forehead. Just make you feel really easy.
Yeah. Just put my hair down over my forehead. If I got to talk smack, I should at least hide my own reflective bonds.
I'm getting bored, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you're getting a bit. I didn't want to say, mate. You got a little satellite dish. A little satellite dish going on the back of your head.
It's funny, you can't feel it, but when I look at it, you can see it. Yeah, I'm getting a hippie bald spot.
I don't think I'm going to get any more. Because my dad's got a full head of hair, and my granddad a full head of hair. So hopefully I'll be all right. But if it happens, it happens. Isn't it? Just shave the bugger off. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't be. Well, you come on anyway, and you can always put a picture up instead, can't you? I think you can always only do microphone. You haven't got to have your face on there. You can just do microphone, unless you're worried about your voice as well. Anyway, so that'd be cool if we did that every month. We'll see what happens. See what happens if the people watch it and people are interested and the bands want to come on, and we've got the energy, then we can carry on doing it. Right. So on Saturday, 2 p.m, I'm chatting to a previous Retribution Alive band. Why Godda, as apparently is how we're supposed to pronounce it. I was here. Yeah, I was because I saw it. I went Yagoda. I was thinking like Yig,
that's what I thought.
Yig just steal the world tree from Norse mythology.
Yeah. Are you interviewing them on Saturday or something?
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, 2 p.m. I'm chatting to at least two of them. I think.
Yeah,
at least
their album's like a concept album about why Godda.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember. They got a website, explains it all.
Right. Yeah, apparently the website's down at the moment because I was chatting to. I was just going down the blog page for it. Right. So I always do a blog when I do an interview with a band. I always do a blog, putting all the links in there and stuff like that, and trying to put not too much information, but just a little overview and all the links. I can just put it in the description down below, and then everyone can go there and check it out. I've got loads of stuff on my blog, by the way, but links should be down below. All my podcasts, all 389 of my podcasts are there, plus all the interviews, all the live footage that I've filmed from underground bands over the years. It's all there in my blog. Go and check it out. And if you like my show, you like my podcast, I've got a Patreon as well. For $1 a month, you get an exclusive show. I can't believe Alan Hicks is
what do they say? Buy you a coffee.
Yeah, or you can buy me a coffee.
Why is that a thing now?
It's
buy me a beer instead.
Yeah, I know. I always say buy me a beer, but the link for that stopped working. I tried to link it straight to my PayPal, like buy me a beer. But there's an actual site called Coffee that you can just make a donation.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's just a donation, basically. Obviously, there's this coffee, but I'll spend it on beer and prostitutes. I always do. As if. Right. Anyway, so I was playing out of Why God Air. Then this is their new release, Bunker 132. They kind of changed their style as well, because on Metal Archive, it's got them down as being technical progressive death metal, but now they call themselves synthetic post-apocalyptic metal.
Yeah,
so I think
industrial metal. It's industrial metal, basically.
Yeah, basically what I heard when I played it on my show a couple of weeks ago.
Based.
Yeah. So anyway, Bunker 132 from 2019, and this track from it is called, where is it? It's in here somewhere. One Night Stand. This is One Night Stand. The video says it's the director's cut, so I'm not quite sure.
Are we going? Are we going now?
Yeah, we'll play out of it. I reckon we'll play out of it. So let's just get rid. Cool. So anything else? What's happening on Monday on your show? Is it just a normal show, or is it a theme one?
No, normal. New releases, funny enough, because of doing my year shows and the Imperium Fire, I was going to play the bands I played about 3 weeks ago, more off the album. So a bit of Deke, Why Gooder, Why Godder? I'm going to play more of them and all sorts.
Okay then, so this is it then. Thanks for tuning in to this very first, hopefully not the last, the High Speed Hangover vidcast, as it's being called. And we're gonna play it with Why God Out. This one is One Night Stand, the director's cut. Thanks for tuning in, and
see you tomorrow.
Good night to everyone in Paterson, New Jersey. That's what I always say.
Yep.
Only pleasure and pain. Now to see